Hey guys, this is Chris with Shenanigans. Can you take this blunt? Hey guys. Sorry, Josh was not paying attention. Hey guys, this is episode 126 of Shenanigans with Friends. I'm Chris. As you guys can see, I am not alone this week. I'm here with I feel like some good pod bros. Here with Scootz. You guys will probably recognize his face and his voice on this platform. And then I've got S. Foster here. You guys are two you guys do your own solo things, but when you guys are collectively, I know you guys as Viewers Anonymous. Me, VJ, and Penrose from All Docked Up, we went on their show to do the Tina doc. So much fun. Like I've been trying to like promote like more of us going on other people's shows, like as a like collective. Like that shit was so fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So thank you guys for having us then, and then thank you guys for being here now. Say what's up, guys.
What's going on, everybody?
What up, people?
Hey. Okay, so Scootz, say something so everybody know for the people who are just listening.
I am Scootz Bronsen, one half of the Viewers Anonymous podcast.
Cool.
And
Stock? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't cut you off. Martin Luther King.
My fault. I just got promoted to the lead handler of TIDDY Incorporated.
Okay. I'm so glad that you brought that up because I definitely was going to inquire what your Twitter name was, and now before we hit record, I figured it out. Cool. Yeah. Well, congratulations on that promotion. She would say demotion, but we're gonna say promotion. S. What's up?
Yo, I am S. Foster, the other half of the Viewers Anonymous podcast, and also do a solo podcast, 28 minutes or less. So you can go check that out as well. But, I got to also say, man, it was fun, having y'all on that podcast, man, because that was the first time we had a guest. You know what I'm saying? We had three all at the same time. So
like not only do you get a guest, but you're getting three loud ass niggas as guests. Oh, shit.
Yeah, it definitely got real, but it was definitely a good time. Scootz jumped in late, like some of us do. Even though he was the one who set it up, but
he was the one who set the whole thing up. And so me and fucking S. in the room, like, okay, so hey, like,
yeah, like never even met Chris, before, like,
right. I was leaving a baseball game, man.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Exactly what you're doing right now, but you had it.
Exactly what you're doing right now.
It was a tough time. My AirPods bad. I got all kind of excuses.
Okay. All right, we're gonna let you. Yeah, we're gonna let you slide because of your promotion and shit. So, all right, guys, this is episode 126. We'll let the guys do all of their plug-in and shit at the end. You guys know the flow. Let's get started. So, because you guys are Viewers Anonymous, I'm like, yo, how do I bring in this show? Obviously, by bringing up Space Jam: A New Legacy. Boys, like, okay. Before we get into how y'all feel, I want y'all to have this in the back of y'all mind as y'all are responding to how y'all liked or didn't like the movie, okay? Mm-hmm. I don't know how old you guys are. I am 35, okay? I am not the same person that I was when Mike's Space Jam came out, clearly. Whether it's I guess this question is kind of for like any negative reactions. Are we over judging something being not the people that we were when Space Jam was out, the first one? That's what I'm saying. So basically, are we too old to be going so hard on this movie? And I'm gonna back up and let's talk about it. How was it? Did you guys finish it? Did y'all fall asleep? My niece fell asleep apparently. So I don't know.
I watched it. I thought it was pretty good. It had a nice message in it. My kids were excited about it. They loved it because they like LeBron James. I thought it was pretty good with all the new animations and everything else. So I enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. I did fall asleep at the end though.
See, what is y'all niggas falling asleep? Is it because it was almost 2 hours?
No, I was outside working all day. So like by the time I got in there, the fact that I stayed up mostly through the movie was surprising to me.
It's excuses McGee over here. That's not...
You is
Okay.
not lying. Come on, man. Yeah, we literally just did Black Widow. He put that out with Friday. And he fell asleep at the end of that one too. It's like, come on, man,
I
what you
told I'm
doing?
Come
old
on,
now,
Scootz.
man.
Man, I'm older than you, man.
You know,
I'm the
I work
oldest
in the
one on this
sun all day.
podcast, man.
I
I'm
work
a
in the sun
FedEx
all
driver,
day.
my guy. I work in the sun,
You get
and
a
I'm in the
breeze.
South.
Nigga, this nigga be driving in the hot heat with no door, nigga. Like
He got a breeze though. I ain't got no breeze. I be in the dead sun.
nigga.
Yo, no, like check this out though. I was hearing people talk about it. I
Yeah.
actually enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? We watched it as a family. My oldest boy, he care less. He don't care about sports, but you know, me and my little Ace Boone Coon, me and my youngest boy, he's a LeBron fan. He liked it. I actually thought that this one was more for the culture, which I knew it was going to be because LeBron and Maverick Carter, all of those people was involved, and Ryan Coogler. So I like the message that they put in it. I thought the rap battle was dope. Some people tried to say it was cheesy and corny, but it's like, yo, like we grown now.
That's Notorious
That was
P.I.G. Like
That was
one of the best parts.
killed it.
Yes,
Like
yes.
bars, my nigga.
Shout out to
So
whoever
both
did
of
that.
you guys got an opportunity to watch it with your kids. I thought that I would have too. My niece plotted on me, like had the kids like come over at like 11:35 p.m. And I was just like, why are y'all so thirsty to like go over there like right now? Like these niggas definitely made a plan to watch it together and I wasn't included. Like, so I got the unique experience of being drunk and super blowed and watching it with my boyfriend. Like, and I love that shit. Like I was like thinking about like all the shit that like they're over there not catching, like the jokes and the references. I thought, what was I gonna say? LeBron's definitely giving you Michael Jordan caliber acting. You know what I'm saying? Very baseline. Like read the card.
Yeah.
He did better than Michael Jordan.
He did do a little better. He did do a little better.
He did a little better than Mike. When he was
Did
on the
he?
court, hey, in between these four lines, it's about work. Come on, man.
Okay, I'm so glad that you.
That's Oscar worthy.
No, don't do that.
I'm
Don't
so
do that.
glad you
Come on,
said
man.
that because every time he said something, I looked over and I was like, "Bruh, is this a Nike commercial?"
Every
I
time.
felt like this nigga. Like I felt like after every time this nigga like finished a sentence, a fucking Nike check was gonna come out of his mouth. Like with that motivational speaking that shit. Like it was cool and I liked it and it was. I feel like to a kid it's subtle. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like. So to me, it just felt like a 2 hour long commercial, but that's okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I liked it. Like, first of all, be clear. I was here for the Looney Tunes. Like, I couldn't care less or whatever. It was a struggle to try to get my boyfriend to like agree to watch it because he is a Lakers fan. And there was a discrepancy of whether or not it was cool for us to watch Bugs Bunny get a championship, but not the Lakers. So I had to. So I went out to the internet, nigga. I found out that they actually finished wrapping this in the winning season. So to try to like be like, so really, you know what I'm saying? He won that for the Lakers, and then he went to Toonland. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only reason I had somebody to watch it with. What'd you say?
So he got 2 chips that year.
Yeah. So right, exactly. But we're watching it as they're coming off 7th seed, like. So it was very hard for him to like digest. Like we're really about to watch Bugs Bunny.
a lot of animosity.
It really was like it took a lot of convincing. I had to be like, look, babe, people said that it was already wrapped. Like when you guys were just like winning and shit. Like so it's cool. Like this is like a summer jam thing. Like you know what I'm saying? Like a summer slate.
Yes, definitely.
But I liked it. Were people being too harsh on Zendaya? And why do people always be so hard on Zendaya? Like, what the fuck is she doing wrong? Like,
way too harsh. First of all, she wasn't even really in the movie. She just did the voice.
She's literally barely in the movie. Old Lola was in the movie way more than new Lola.
That's what I'm saying. She just did the voiceover, and then like the stuff that she was saying, you couldn't tell the difference of whether that was in there or not. I think they need to get off her back, man.
I definitely do. Like, I think that people are way too harsh on her, and I just don't understand why. Like, what she's doing.
I think because she's about to be the new it. You know what I'm saying? So they gotta hate on her because now granted, like anytime you touch a movie, okay, right? Because this is what I was thinking about when you brought this, you know what I'm saying, this subject up. It's like when you were talking about the harshness. Like the original Lion King, and then that new animated one they came out with. That new one was trash. They never should have touched Lion King. But the thing about Lion King though was I felt like, and me and Scootz talked about this off air, but like Nala was Beyonce. It wasn't no Beyonce being Nala. So it was
right.
That didn't work.
She was like, Simba, you better go back to Pride Rock and get your people back.
like, come on, man. It was too Beyonce. I didn't even realize.
I know you're not just gonna live out in this jungle and not go save your people. Like,
she was the same way in Austin Powers.
Hi, I'm Nala.
It didn't work. It did not work. But I didn't even really know. Like, you didn't. The only reason I knew it was Zendaya was because they said her name. But then at the same time, I've watched what is it? Is it Euphoria? Is that what they show?
Euphoria. Yes. Nigga, I watched fucking Casey Undercover, nigga. Like, that shit was bomb too.
like I couldn't even tell it was her. I think people just want to hate on it because the thing is, when you got Michael Jordan, you know what I'm saying, and then you got LeBron doing pretty much the same thing. It's kind of like everybody is so hung up on Jordan. And then like I even heard the discussion of like people was talking about it and they was like, yo, I think it was the 10s and the 11s. Yeah, it was the 10s and 11s. He wore the 10s and 11s in Space Jam. And then LeBron, and they was like, all right, so who had who they were like, well, Jordan win the shoe battle. And I'm like,
is it a shoe battle?
What are we talking about?
I feel like if you looking at the shoes in the movie, you missing the good jokes and shit.
Nobody remembers the 10s and 11s in the movie unless you.
I actually literally never heard of that until right now.
As a kid, nobody was like, "Oh man, did you see those 11s when he made that dunk?" Because they definitely got a shot of him in the movie.
Niggas was definitely like,
those 11s was it.
Niggas was definitely like, did you see how R. Kelly's song made his arm stretch to the hoop? Like, that's the things that we were focused on back then.
I'm giving you 2 points because you are a Chicago native, so that makes that even funnier.
You know that. That's why I'm here.
but I will say though, on a serious note, I felt that the message that that they gave off in this was the fact that LeBron, some people would say, and I thought it was funny when they said that, I forget what his son name was in the movie, but he was talking to Don Cheadle, and he was like, yeah, your dad is one of the greatest basketball players in the world, and he was like, well, that's debatable, but the reason I bring that up was the fact of he's one of the greatest basketball players in the world. His oldest son killing it. We already know he's gonna be in the NBA in like 3 years. Now, Bryce plays basketball, but we don't hear about Bryce as much as we hear about Bronny. But I bring that up to the fact of some people, LeBron don't have to live his life through his kids because he's already there. But there are some people who kind of force that onto their kids. And his kid wanted to do something else. He was like, yo, I want to design games. I don't like basketball is cool, but like I don't want that to be my main focus. I want to do other things. And I think that, we as men, sometimes we be naive and be like, yo, nah, you really want this, And then towards the end of the movie, you actually start to listen to his son and actually, I don't want to call it giving in to him, but I thought that was a good message because some people take these athletes like, dude, they're not role models, man. I'm sorry. Like,
they're literally just people like us with a better job. but we can't get everybody to think that way. So I think it's also good to see like, yo, well, if LeBron, I mean, I know it's a movie, but some people, if LeBron let his kid do something else, then
I'm telling you, some people think this shit is literal, yo. We need
No,
Charles
that's
Barkley.
amazing. That's why I'm laughing.
I'm telling you.
They watch the end of Space Jam. They like, man, maybe I should just like stop pushing this on him.
I'm telling you. That's real shit right there.
That's fucking hilarious. So, okay, guys, we've decided we like the movie. So y'all are being ridiculous and chill the fuck out. And maybe y'all need to stop being so damn harsh and forcing things on y'all kids and do what LeBron did. Okay. So let's move on. So speaking of things that are classic to me, Taco Bell, guys. The nacho fries are coming back. Guys, those shits are so fucking good. Mm-hmm. Like plain with just the dipping sauce, like, or if you just want to go get the fucking whole nacho setup, whatever the case is, it's fucking amazing. And like, why do they keep taking it back? Like, what is it made out of? What ingredient are they putting in there that they keep running out of, that they keep doing this? Like, why do we keep like, and then why is this such a big fanfare, and why do we keep fucking getting excited every time as well? Like,
well, first off, they are fire, so I don't care how many times they drop them, I'm there.
And it's like Taco Bell isn't like a constant thing in my life. Like, so when it pops up and I'm like, that's the time to hit it up, right?
Yeah.
And then it'd be gone in like 3 days.
Well, I'm a little sad because I didn't know that you could get the fixings on it.
Oh yeah.
So I was just getting it with the regular cheese, and I had no idea that this was a thing. So now I'm going to Taco Bell as soon as all this happens. When it hits Ohio, and listen, I'm there. I might be the first one in line.
I'm here for the fries.
Yeah, I need everything on them too. Like, how do you not know about this in Ohio? I feel like we've been cheating, personally.
Yeah, they like set it up like a nacho Bel Grande.
Yeah. See, we didn't have none of that. We just had straight cheese and fries.
Maybe it's just like, let me find out that's a West Coast menu thing. Cause like we hella freak out fries. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna be pissed.
Have you guys ever been somewhere like in the States and like asked for something at like a chain restaurant and they don't have it?
Yes.
That's happened to me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to know what it was.
Pepsi.
Where the fuck was you at?
I was at Golden Corral. I asked for Pepsi, and they said, "Sorry, we switched to Coca-Cola," and I was pissed.
So wait, okay, because I was about to be like, okay, Scootz. Yeah, it's definitely not what I meant. Thank you.
In Ohio, where I'm from, we don't get that many selections. So, as that you've been down here before, man, you know how
that's what I was going to bring up. That's what I was going to bring up. When I went up there, I went to Cane's. So I'm pretty sure you know what Cane's
Raising
is.
Cane's,
Trash.
Yeah.
Trash.
So I asked for ranch. Yo, they don't have it. I'm like,
oh no, they don't have ranch. Yeah, because you just get the cane sauce.
Yeah, I was disappointed.
So where you are, you can go to Cane's and they have ranch.
Well, we don't have a Cane's down here.
Oh yeah, so ranch isn't a thing at Cane's because just the cane sauce.
Yeah, that's trash. I can go to Zaxby's and I can get any kind of sauce I want, man, and they got their own Zax sauce. So it's like
they got actual chicken.
What do you mean? Cane's is fucking chicken breast.
But no, it's not. It's chicken strips.
Well, right, because that's what Cane's is.
Got.
But that's what Cane's is. It's chicken strips.
You get actual chicken at Zaxby's too, though.
No, Cane's is just chicken fingers.
Trash.
Yeah.
Basura.
Oh, is that? Oh, that's why you guys think. Because I'm like, I like Cane's. Like, why? So you think it's trash because y'all don't? It like when I just want like some like chicken fingers. Like that's where I go. Like
that shit is horrible. I didn't even eat that shit drunk.
Like I don't really like. I think maybe it's just like I don't know. I like it, but anyway, so you guys don't like it because you want a fucking chicken thigh as well, like, and you don't like it because you need ranch on it.
Yeah, I need my ranch, man.
Okay, see, like these things that the reason y'all are saying y'all don't like them are very like subjective. Like I hear what you're saying now. Like,
well, I didn't say I didn't like it. I was just disappointed that I couldn't.
You didn't like the cane sauce?
don't try a lot of sauces, man. Like, I stay in my lane, man. I don't try a
Oh,
lot.
okay,
I don't try a lot.
okay. Yeah, I'm a
But
saucy person, so I like to like try stuff. So
so I don't.
okay,
Now I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better at it. But okay, so I got to be the different one on the podcast. So
okay, that's fine.
I've never had these fries from Taco Bell. All right, when I go for
Okay,
fries, yo, listen,
okay.
it's a fake taco joint, man. I'm not going there for fries. So I never
You're not gonna do that.
thought of. Listen, I never thought about, yo, I want some fries, yo. I'm gonna go hit up Taco Bell. But I will say this though, I think that what they do when it comes to that, I think it's a promotional thing. They're just like that McRib that McDonald's have. Like they don't have it all the
Mm-hmm.
time, so they just
But
bring it
the
like
fries come
seasonal.
back way more often than the McRib, though. It's not.
Mm-hmm.
They do,
The McRib
they
fell
do.
off.
Well, I don't know. I haven't had the McRib,
I mean, you can
but
just get a box of like ones from like Costco that might even be made better. So
Go straight to the
yo,
banquet meals. Go
yo,
straight to the banquet meals.
it
They
be
the
that
same
way.
difference.
Listen, man, when I was down in Florida, my homeboy Mark made some wings, right?
mhm.
Fire. We went to this restaurant, and the wings that he made in the air fryer was better than the
Was
ones we
better
had in
than
the
the ones
restaurant.
that.
And it was just like, yo,
That's
like,
the
come on.
issue I have with Mexican food, like in Vegas specifically, is like for me, like the quality of meat that they use isn't up to my standards. So I don't like they'll just like chop. I don't know, like I don't like gristle and like fat and shit. So like how they just like don't. Why you look like that?
Because that's where the flavor is.
No. Anyway, so I don't like how they'll just like chop up a piece and it like could possibly be any of that just in my bites, and so like I can't eat it after that. So
Oh
like Mexican food, if I want it like better than Taco Bell, I gotta make it myself. Like so that's the issue. Okay, so let me bring up my thing that was mind blowing that they didn't have somewhere. So I moved here from Chicago, and then like a summer or 2 summers later, I went back, to kick it with my family and friends and shit. And we went to McDonald's, and I was like, "Hey, can I get a hot and spicy?" And they were like, "What is that?" And they didn't know what that was. And so I was like I didn't know how to. I was just like, "I don't understand." And she was like, "Well, I don't understand." And I was like, "Well, it's a hot and spicy." It was like it's a spicy McChicken. And she was like, "I don't what?" And I was like, "Well, it's like the same McChicken, but then it's like a hot one." And she was like, "Hold on." And then she like went away for like 2 minutes, and then she came back and she was like, "We ain't got that." And I was like, "What?" And so like I literally sat there and the whole thing. And then my friend who was driving, she was like, "Actually, bitch, I don't think I even know what you're asking either." And I was like, "What? Like, do you guys have hot and spices at McDonald's?"
no, I don't eat spicy
I don't
food.
know, but I do know a lot of stuff is
Scootz.
regional. I do.
Yeah.
You can't. Sometimes you
Right.
just gotta listen. I power this dude all the time, man. Like sometimes
No,
you gotta just let it
I
roll
really
out,
don't eat spicy food. I'm serious about that.
man.
I can't take that, man.
You eat
That's blasphemous.
spicy. I would rather take of eating spicy foods than biting into a foreign part of a animal, like in a taco.
Oh no, I've done that before. Now I've had mysterious taco meat before. That I found out later was not actual meat. It was the tongue of the cow.
Oh, lengua tacos. Did you like it though? People like that. I'm
You know
cool.
what? It was delicious. I'm not gonna lie, it was delicious. She told me
When
after I ate it, so it was I was with it.
yeah, like they sell like the whole like tongue at like
Hmm.
Mexican stores and stuff. So you can
Yeah.
just like make it and shit. Like, ugh. No. I want niggas to make a taco for me out of like some filet mignon or like a good like some good
I don't know
like
about
meat
that.
where there's like nothing but like melts in your mouth fat and not like fat like that like
That's
changes
not
the
a
texture
good
in my mouth.
taco though.
You gotta come to Vegas. I'll cook some tacos for y'all because I don't
I'm just
understand what you're
saying
saying.
tacos got to be like trash ingredients to be good.
No, it can have better quality meat. Like I could slow cook the fuck out of some like pork and make some amazing carnita tacos that I trust better than like a nigga that just like after he did it, he
Off the
didn't
truck.
like pull apart any. Yeah, like.
And then
Anyway.
tacos is good.
Anyway, so the taco fries are coming back on the 22nd. I suggest you also go try them, like, because they're delicious. Okay.
I'm about to check them out. Though.
All right, so let's move on. Just since we're talking about fucking snacks and shit, right? So Oreo is coming up with a new program, I guess. I don't really understand how they're going to roll it out, really, but it's called a protection program that basically helps camouflage like your cookies from your kids. Can I just say though, when I saw this, I thought that shit was amazing because my fucking kids eat everything. Like, there's like, I'll go to like Costco or Sam's Club and like get a big box of something. And by the time I think that like, oh, I'll have one of those little Cheez-It bags or whatever, there's none left. Like, I don't like, I've seen them sometimes like, they'll like open a bunch of like fruit snacks and just put them in a bowl so they can sit on the couch and share them with each other. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't want to be the key person that like locks my food up at night, but like also these niggas have got to get themselves under control. And like, mind you, like my son literally lives off like, I don't even understand. Like, he'll literally devour a whole box of something and he's still like, he's 104 pounds. Like, he's 12 years old. Like, I don't. Like he gains no weight. He eats all my food. I don't understand. Anyway, so when I saw this, I was like, this is kind of genius. I'm sure because you both have children that you guys have experienced you buying a snack just for yourself and like really waiting for that moment. Usually for me, it's like when I'm high and I'm like, fuck, like I need like 2 of those Oreo cookies right now. And so I go. And then like, and my kids, oh, I can't wait to kick them out of my house. But like my kids, like they'll fucking like leave like 1 in there. Like they'll eat all of them sometimes and then just like blatantly leave the package out. Like just like very disrespectful things I don't understand because I feel like I raised them better than this. But here we are. How genius is this and why didn't they think of this a long time ago?
It is a genius idea. My only thing is that it's going to take a lot of work to hide this package because it's only on the side. So, like, unless you just stacking shit on top of it, that shit is not going to work.
And okay, I don't know. Go ahead.
Really? No, I was just going to say, like, my kids are, like, way too nosy to just see that. Like, if I put a damn pack of thin Oreos in the cupboard and then that shit say like children's book, I'm like, why the fuck you got a children's book in the cupboard? And then they done found the Oreos.
Well, that just feels, to me, that personally feels like you're not trying to hide your Oreos good enough. Because that, listen, because one of them, okay, guys, let me just read some of the packages that they are. So at the top of the package, it still looks like an Oreo Thins package, but at the when it's flat, like on its side, it looks like something else. So like one is like a green giant rice veggies like cauliflower medley, like some shit your kids definitely would never touch. But that would require you putting your Thin Mints in like the freezer, and I don't know why you would do that. And then the trouble about that is when you have Tasmanian devils that just like go in your freezer and just eat everything, like they'll just like move it and now they see the top is Oreo Thins, so that one doesn't work. But to your children's book one, they have a Better Homes and Garden new cookbooks edge. Me personally, I'm gonna sit that in between 2 real books like somewhere and then hide it that way. I feel like that would work because they're not going to touch my books. The Ford owner manual.
They are definitely going to notice the weird book that has the frizzy edges at the top.
I need you to stop. I need you to let me have this process right now. I need you to stop reminding me that it still looks like a fucking Oreo pack. And like if
came up with this.
Which is why I'm like, this is such a good idea.
Yes, somebody smokes marijuana because you can only smoke marijuana and put cookies in the middle of 2 books and be like, they'll never find that. What are you talking about? There's no way.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Listen, this I believe that this is two things. It's a great idea and it's a trash idea. Okay, it's a great idea because they're gonna get motherfuckers to go out to buy this shit. You know what I'm saying? This is a big promotional thing.
Just to
This shit
prove
is
that
not
I can
gonna
hide
work.
it between two books. That's not
Like, that is it. All it is, look, it is a ploy. Listen, this is what you gotta do. I put my snacks in the same spot where my kids have their snacks. You know what? My snacks remain there because they know not to touch my shit. That's all it is. Like, the older they get,
Teach
I don't
me.
even have to worry about it.
This nigga's the Kim Jong Un of snacks.
You like clearly. I have to like. I literally can only have like healthy snacks to make these niggas not touch it. Like,
Yo, like, well, they into their own snacks, man. Like, so even if I did have some Oreos, I don't get the regular kind, and like
okay.
they really don't. They like the regular kind. Well, my youngest like the regular kind. My oldest, he don't even eat Oreos. So it's like, for me, it's not even really a big deal. But I think that this is just more of like some people are gonna look at it and be like, "Yo, this is so genius. I'm gonna get this. My kids never gonna eat my stuff again." And it's like, no, like these kids are not that dumb. Like, if kids want something, like they gonna get that shit. You can hide it between them books all you want. They're gonna see, they're gonna see that shit and be like she'll never read that book. And it's just sitting there like what's going on? They're gonna notice it.
It's not. One of them is a Ford owner manual to an F-150. You can put that in your glove box and niggas would never see it.
Man, them hot ass Oreos, man.
Those are definitely gonna be some hot ass Oreos.
They gonna shit and scold your mouth.
Hey, but they gonna be thin for real because all that cream gonna melt out that bitch.
Yeah. That shit gonna be a bag of cream, man.
I'm glad I brought it to you guys so you guys can tell me it don't really make sense. So that's cool. But anyway. Oh, and then one of them is a fucking, it looks like a 3-pack of Hanes tagless t-shirts.
Now where the fuck are you hiding that at? Come on, man.
And you gotta hide it in your fucking underwear drawer shit. But if you got an older kid that wear your fucking shit, he might need a tagless t-shirt. And now he just got a pack of Oreos, which also works for him.
Or if your girl end up finding them, like, you really in trouble.
Right,
yeah.
Right. And now she gonna be on the bed with it like, are you trying to hide shit from me?
And it's gonna be an argument.
Hey, they just
you don't turn into a cheater.
Yo, listen, man.
Not that's how you gonna turn into a cheater. Yo,
they stole that shit off the internet, man. Come on, man. How many TikTok? Not TikTok. I don't even watch TikTok, but I've seen a video where a motherfucker just have, you know what I'm saying, like a bag of chips and like, because I remember seeing a commercial where somebody they was making fun of Ruffles, and they were saying like people don't eat Ruffles, so they was like hiding like some Cheetos inside the Ruffles thing. So I thought that was funny, but they're just like, and we can move on, but they're just like KFC, right? Now, do they get me with it? They get me with it all the time, right? The famous bowl, right? The famous bowl got the mashed potatoes, you know what I'm saying, the gravy, you know what I'm saying, the chicken and the corn. Yo, how long have black people been doing that shit anyway? And just chopping the chicken up and just putting all that shit into one, and then that's like
mixing it up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and now they just sell it that way. It's like, come on, y'all stole the idea, but you get me all the time.
It's not like y'all made it so convenient for me.
I ain't gotta cut the chicken no more.
Because that was the hold up, nigga. Okay. Let's move on. Okay, so this is good because I don't understand how the fuck this is gonna work, guys. Netflix is about to start trying to offer video games on the platform. How? Why? I don't really care about the when, just more like the how and the why parts. Like what, I guess. What is probably another good W. Like why? Did I say why? I did say why.
You did say why. You did say why. The why is to keep you on the app. That's the why. And I think another reason why is because I'm not sure because from what I heard from the story was that it's going to be original games. It's, just another way for them to make money. another way to keep you on the app, another way to keep the numbers up. But I also believe that down the line, this is only if they're smart. I think they are smart, but from what I took from it, just from me and my brain, it's just like you think about some of the Netflix shows that they have. Like for instance, they got that Black Summer shit, right? I don't know if anybody's seen that.
It's like that zombie movie or show, kind
Yeah,
of. Okay.
exactly. Turn that shit into a game. Look, Resident Evil did it. You know what I'm saying? They came out with like 5 movies or some shit, so they could possibly down the road start taking their own movies,
right?
And that'd be the only place where you could play the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's on Netflix because it's a Netflix movie. So that's just something I took from it. I didn't hear that. I'm just saying that's what I would do. Like if I was owning Netflix.
Like, I mean, like a Stranger Thing. I was thinking more so if they're gonna do like original games, they could be stuff for Netflix original shows, like you said, Black Summer. Because I was thinking of like Stranger Things or some shit like that, like making that like an arcade like game or a fucking like a storyline like fucking game. But like, am I gonna have? So to keep people on the app as opposed to just giving me better stuff to watch.
You see how they losing these rights to these movies, man, and that's something else I'm mad about. I know this. Look, this is me and Scoot's problem, but I can't say what the movie is, but the next movie that we're doing, it was on Netflix for like months, and now when we're about to do the movie, they ain't on there no more.
Yeah.
So now I gotta pay for it. But I think it's the licensing. It's like they only letting them keep the movies for so long. And I think that when it comes to their original content, like I think that Netflix only got so much money because everybody's doing it now. Now you got Paramount Plus. You know what I'm saying? So it's like yeah. So now you got all of these bidding wars, and I think that Netflix is just losing out on some of these movies that are coming out on Apple Plus or Amazon. Like you telling me that what's that movie we was talking about, Scootz? The Tomorrow War. That seemed like some shit that would come out on Netflix.
It definitely feels like a Netflix movie.
I think they just lost the bid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that's all it is. So I just think that there are so many competitors, and I think that they're trying to find another way to keep people on. So they're just like, yo, we're gonna do our own video game thing, what you know what else that entails? You're gonna have to buy a controller.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. You're gonna have to buy a controller.
And it's gonna have to be
then
a Netflix
they're gonna
controller.
definitely up the subscription again, which I don't think is fair because they keep upping the subscription price and not giving us better stuff for it. Like,
well, I
and like so now they're about to do this and okay, go ahead.
I think that what they probably end up doing is bringing back the tiers. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember a long time ago when it first started, they had it where you could just get DVDs. And you could do DVDs plus streaming, or you could just do streaming. So I think they'll probably end up bringing that back. They definitely got to have a controller because if they're gonna be licensing games, you know what I mean. You definitely gonna need a controller for most of those games. But I'm really not surprised that they went this route. If you guys remember when they came out with Black Mirror Bandersnatch.
Oh yeah. Like the choose as you go. They do that shit with some of their kids stuff too.
Yeah, I think that they're going to probably have a lot of content around more so along those lines to where like you can still play the game, but it'll also be like some type of movie thing that's involved in it to where, I don't know, you pick and choose your adventure or you pick and choose how the movie go, or you can play the game, but the cutscenes will be like an actual movie. So, I mean, I'm not surprised that they're doing it. I think it'll be very interesting to see how they roll this out. But I'm not gonna lie. If they can't find games that actually license, you know what I'm saying, that's actually playable with controllers, that shit is gonna flop.
Yeah, they're not supposed to be like charging anything for it. So if you have Netflix, you're supposed to have access to it.
Oh, okay. So so they just gonna throw that in there then.
Yeah, I like Bandersnatch like that, that like back and forth. Like I think we went through all the scenarios. That was pretty cool. But they could just do more of those. Like maybe like if you're gonna like release a bad movie, like at least let me get to choose how bad it gets. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, So yeah,
Big
but
time.
no, talking about stuff moving and like only being on certain platforms for a short amount of time. We go through that with All Docked Up all the time.
Mhm.
Like how we'll see a documentary to suggest it, and then when it's like time to like go and back and like start taking our notes and stuff, it'll just not be there. Like Netflix is actually good for that with us. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. Do you guys still still have Netflix, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm using someone else's. Okay, cool. So let's move on. She don't use it, so that's cool. All right. Let's see here. Okay, so let's talk about some fucking hilarious shit. I don't have a TikTok, but like sometimes people like send me TikToks and shit. And I somehow stumbled across this one and I thought it was pretty fucking funny. So there is a guy who accidentally broke into somebody's house in New Jersey. His name is Louis Angelo III. And he broke into their house to clean it. He works at a liquor store, but like for extra money and on the side, his friends hire him or his friends of friends hire him to clean their homes, and charges range from like $130 to $150, and he goes to people's houses and clean up. So this particular situation, he had never been to this place before. He got the information from his friend. The people said that there would be a key underneath the mat. He went to where he thought he was supposed to be at. There was a key under the mat. So he opened up the fucking apartment and like hella cleaned the entire place, like spick and span. And then I guess the message that the the friend gave him was basically like they'll be home before you leave or whatever. So he hits them up like, "Hey, I'm sitting here like waiting on you guys to walk in. Like I just fed your cat. Like I'm like whatever." And they're like, "Yo, my nigga, we don't have a cat." Like,
How do you get sent the address and you still go to the wrong address?
I mean, is it like when niggas like have the exact address to deliver food, but then they don't?
I mean,
or it gets delivered like upstairs or like next door?
Yeah, like use the GPS, or he was really trying to line these niggas up. He was like, I'm sick and tired of going this route. Every time I go this route, I look in a window and it's this dirty ass house. I'm going to clean this bitch up.
Like, I'm really sick of this shit. And it's so funny because I guess they're going through renovations. So it was like extra messy. So he probably really was like, I can't go on like this. I have to get in there.
That nigga organized the drywall and the caulk. Wow.
Oh my god.
This story is nuts, man. And I don't know if the dude did it for a glow up, but it's just like, yo, like, come on. Like, how many people really just leave a key under the mat? That's another thing. It's like,
that's super cliche.
You'd be surprised.
I mean, like one-off situations, like if you're just missing somebody, you're like, okay, I'm gonna throw the key under me, I gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but like, is there like a key under the mat every day? Like, because for the address to have been that close, and both of them have a key under the mat. One was probably for cleaning. What is like
booty call?
Yeah,
not booty call. With my wife, please look under the mat. On and popping. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, has that been like in an R&B song or something?
I'm sure it definitely has been.
Damn, I think it has.
Like, did Johnny Gill tell somebody to look under the mat for the key?
Johnny Gill. I don't think Johnny Gill has a house mat.
You don't think Johnny Gill got a house mat?
No, that nigga is in the penthouse. If he got a house mat, we got to talk about some shit.
Penthouses be having house mats. I've been like on a floor of penthouses, and like some of them have had house mats.
A house mat? No,
like outside the door, yeah.
Yeah, that's corny. I'm not putting a house mat outside the penthouse door. That's stupid.
And you got but he don't.
Yeah, they don't want your non-penthouse shoes fucking bringing shit in here.
Take them shits off outside the door. Like, but what, like, because a house mat is like one of those things that.
But what
has,
if there's
saying
somebody who's on the floor that's also a non-penthouse person and they steal your shoes because they're outside?
I mean, shit, that's just some. I mean, I got a penthouse. I can buy you new shoes. That should be the least of your worries. You walking into the penthouse, you get brand new shoes. You know how much a penthouse costs? You know how much I pay for rent with this motherfucker?
So you could probably afford a really good house mat to make sure nothing gets off of their feet.
Like, I mean, I'm just saying, like, what does a house mat in front of a penthouse say though? Like, you gotta be clever with that.
Oh yeah, like it's
You know what I'm saying?
Take your damn shoes off.
Regular house, like you can't have like a regular house mat that just like say your last name on it. That's trash.
Yeah, that's true.
Like you gotta have.
You definitely can't do that. I hate it.
You gotta have some shit like wipe here, broke boy, something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It gotta be something fire on that house mat, bro.
Yes, wipe here, broke boy.
Yeah.
Shit. That's funny.
Yo, there's a people that Kiki mats. You can like make your own, customize your own mats. You should definitely do that. Wipe here, broke boy.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that's funny.
Nah, I mean, I feel like, dude, you know what I'm saying? Either he really he either can't read, or no, seriously, he has a reading problem.
He dyslexic and he transposes the numbers.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what it is or something. But like, to me, I really don't understand. Like, somebody sent you an address in the text message, how you couldn't like just long press that address and then transfer it over to Google Maps or iMaps or whatever you use, whatever kind of phone you have.
Yeah, you know how much. Yeah, you know how much I do this shit. That's all I do is look at addresses, my guy.
That's what I'm saying. You know better than anybody. Like, how many times do you go and get the wrong address?
Like, I don't get it.
Somebody, a FedEx dude, delivered my bar stools when I first moved over here to the wrong building, and I happened to like have been super thirsty waiting on them, and like I happened to see him, and I was like, "Hey, are those bar stools?" And he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, that's not over there." Like, so maybe he was dyslexic as well.
No, what it is? No, I'm telling you, personal experience. They lowered their standards. You know what I'm saying? They hiring anybody now. I've been there, man. Look, this is my 13th year. Trust me, the standards has been lowered. I'm telling you, they be. That
just mean you get to chill a little bit.
Yeah, but it's like, come on, man. Like, man, they be running. They don't be know how tall the truck is. They be running into stuff. They be backing in the mailboxes. Like, man, they be delivering stuff to the wrong places. It'd be like, man, come on, man. Like, it's not that hard. Yeah, the standards are lower. So you're gonna get more stories like that, man. Even with Amazon, man, they be delivering shit at the wrong place and shit. It'd be hilarious.
Damn, that's crazy.
But
all right, so the happy ending of this is that the people like that he accidentally cleaned for, like he got in touch with them and was like, "Hey, I'm really sorry about that." And they was like, "That's cool. Like, how much do you normally charge?" And they like, I guess, paid him for that. And then also was like, "We'll keep you in mind and we'll keep your number." So
yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, it was cool.
Man, come on, man.
What is that?
Really?
What did you want him? We wanted them to fucking press charges on him, like.
I mean, not press charges, but come on, man. Like, what is this, a movie? Happy endings and shit. Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, you know what? We're just gonna pay you for going in our house unsupervised. We don't know who the fuck you are. Come on, man. Like, all right. I mean, if that's the way it ended, that's the way it ended. But it's just like, come on. That's not happening. That ain't happening in the hood. Right?
You said if that's how it ended, that's how it ended. I didn't make it up, I promise.
No, I'm not accusing you of making it up, but it's just like, all right, man, you know, if that's how they played it, that's how they played it.
Esnot was like, I'm filing a fucking police report. The fuck out of here.
Nah, I ain't going to the bed.
Okay, so Okay. All right. So speaking of fucking ridiculous, and it's gotta be white people shit, right? Because obviously that was some white people shit. Okay. So speaking of white people shit, a couple was having a wedding. And I found out before we hit record that we've all had one of those, so that's cool. So
I didn't, but okay.
okay, right. Okay. So you did it? You just like went to the
Yeah.
Damn, that's even a cleaner cut. Like
Yeah. We just met a person that was a notary. Be like, you do, boom. That was it.
I'm cool, you cool, we cool. All right, so you send out the fucking RSVPs, right? And if there's like, you send them options for food, like what they're gonna want, so you can have the dish counted for. So you're familiar. And so a couple sent a card, and it was different. I'd never seen this before, but basically they were offering wedding guests better food depending on how much their food cost. So it says, I'm going to read it to you guys. Actually, let me see if I can put it on the screen. Let's see. For the people who are going to watch. All right. There's no audio, so I don't think we need to see it. All right, you guys can see that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So it says, so that we may prepare your preferred dinner, please circle your gift level and indicate a meal choice for each person in your party. So there's 4 levels to the gift. This is a loving gift, so that's anywhere from $0 to $250. You get the option of roast chicken or swordfish. A silver gift, so that means you have to spend $251 to $500. You get any of the choices above, so roast chicken, swordfish, sliced steak, or poached salmon. Okay, so you got to spend $500 to get a piece of salmon. I just want to be clear on that. You have to the golden gift. You have to spend $501 to $1,000. Are they asking for receipts here? Like,
I guess it's a register.
Are they gonna get it appraised later?
Yeah,
anyway,
you can scan that shit on your phone and pop up on Amazon.
So $501 to $1,000. You can have any of the things I said before, or the smallest cut of a steak in the world, filet mignon, or a lobster tails. If you spend $1,001 to $2,500 on these niggas, you can get anything above, or not or 2-pound lobster and a souvenir champagne goblet. I just also want to be if you happen to be kosher or a vegetarian, you have to spend at least $1,001 at the platinum gift level to have kosher or vegetarian options at the wedding.
Yeah, give me the hot dogs.
Hold on. I got you said all of the above earlier, so you can give me all of the above. They use the E, right? All right, no, it can be D sometimes. Okay, let's just say, because was there 3 options? There was 3 options, right? Or was it 4?
No, there's 4. So there's 4. It's the loving gift up to $250, silver gift from $250 to $500, golden from $501 to $1,000, platinum $1,001 to $2,500.
Okay, give me option E. I will eat before I get there. Fuck that, man. Like, what is this? Like, yo, I won't take it as far as like, yo, I'm not gonna come support your wedding. You know what I'm saying? If we cool and I got the invite, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get you a gift, but it's gonna be the gift that is in my price range. I'm not gonna let your price range determine what I'm gonna eat. I'm like, yo, I eat before I get here. I eat before I get here.
I mean, you get some roast chicken if you go to the dollar store.
Hey, I don't know about that. I don't know if I trust roast chicken from the dollar store.
No.
But
I'm saying if you buy a dollar store gift, $0 to $2.50 gets you swordfish or roast chicken at the wedding.
well, look. Yeah, I mean, I can see what you're saying, but then I might not even want that, man. What's the size, man?
I don't hear any of that. I don't hear any sides. I think that
Man,
you
they
just
got no
get.
size.
I don't see none. It just said. I mean, I guess they will have some, but this is just on like the RSVP.
Yo, they tripping.
Um,
I can see where the idea came from, but at the same time, it's kind of like, yo, like I'm not gonna
can
just.
you?
I mean,
I listen as a person that paid for my wedding, like all by myself. Like I know how expensive fucking dinner plates are at a wedding, but like I don't. Why are you inviting people that you have to like dictate like how much they spend on you to show their support? Like
yeah,
that's what
because
it is.
you shaming the other people. You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
shaming the people that are like, oh, they eating that roast chicken, so we know they didn't.
Oh, look at them. They're all having swordfish.
Yeah, like we
Bring
know
my
how much that gift
2-pound
costs.
lobster and my souvenir goblet.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So no, I only get it from I only say that because it's like there are different stages that people are in life. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So it's kind of like those people that are there, like they see the point of doing this. I would never do it, even though I never had a wedding, but I've been to a lot because I'm like
Yeah.
I am like the designated groomsman and damn pallbearer. Like I have done that shit so
Not
many
the
damn
Paul.
times. Yo, it's like man, it's crazy. So it's like I already be mad because it's like, yo, man, I gotta pay $250, $300 for a suit that I gotta give back. So I'm already mad about that. So it's like I'm not gonna sit here and like dictate my gift because it's like, yo, I don't even think gifts is really determined by money because like if I know this person, I could give them some shit where where it's more sentimental, but it only costs me like
Exactly.
$50 to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then I gotta eat roast chicken because of it. Like, yeah,
if it's not Tiffany China, you could just sit down with that swordfish and shut the hell up, okay?
yeah.
Like,
Man,
like,
So
damn, do
yeah,
I even get a glass of champagne at the champagne toast? Like, I'm
yeah.
concerned, like I'm being very discriminated against. Are they gonna put us all on one table? Like, have you thought about this?
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah, you
wait a minute.
definitely out at the same table.
That was actually a good idea. What do you get to drink with everything?
Kool-Aid if you spend under $250 or less. And it's probably like the lime kind.
Man, if you get Kool-Aid with the salmon, I don't know about that.
No, I feel like okay, wait, where's salmon? Salmon is at $251 to $500. Like, I feel like you might be getting a little like one of those like sparkling like flavored waters, maybe.
Nah, you probably get your choice.
Like it's not soda yet. Like I don't know.
That's funny.
This is clearly just some white people shit, and I just can't wrap my brain around. Like, and then like, yeah, I definitely need a checkbox for like. Okay, because it says please circle your gift level and indicate a meal choice for each person in your party. So, like, if I spend $250, everybody that how many people can I bring at this point? Like,
oh, this is a pre-check thing.
This is the RSVP. This is the save the date in the RSVP.
Nah, fam.
Yeah, this is beforehand.
To that wedding. I just want to be going to that wedding because with my luck, they'll send me the invitation right before pay week. So I wouldn't be able to do that no way.
Yo, but what if you just, you know what I'm saying? What if you just like roast chicken or swordfish?
Yeah, like what if you be like, damn, I have been trying to wait, like wanting to try some swordfish. Like
you gotta walk past the swordfish table and be fast.
Oh my god, yeah, they gonna definitely put you at the swordfish table. Like, look at put the broke niggas in the back. Like,
you gotta run to that swordfish table as fast as you can. And you gotta snatch what you can and hurry up and eat it before you get kicked out.
That's funny.
Oh
man.
shit. So I just thought that shit was hilarious. Like there is no happy ending to that. It's just some nonsense. Like okay, so let's talk about we were just talking about fucking drivers and shit, right? A DoorDash driver was arrested because he was delivering Chipotle to the police station, the NYPD, and he opened it and put in a note. Stop! I'm trying to get it out, y'all.
I'm just waiting for you. I'm just waiting for you to read what the note said.
The note said, "I hope my dick tastes good." He has a video of him writing that note, sticking it inside with his little dirty fingers inside this man's food.
Hey man, this man deserves an award. I'm not talking about the delivery driver. I'm talking about who wrote the article. Because in the article, they copy word for word, not just what he wrote, but also what he said.
Yeah. Okay, here, let's see.
You gotta read it. You gotta read it how he said it though. This is the best part.
Wait. So not my dick. It was that dick. I hope that dick tastes good. And then wait. You talking about when he was in handcuffs?
Yes.
Okay, so it says Lane was let out in handcuffs on Thursday from the same station house where he delivered the allegedly contaminated meal. When asked by reporters if he put something in the food, Lane shouted, "Definitely didn't. It was a prank." Right? Okay, so okay, can I play it? Every time I try to play fucking sounds on StreamYard, Autumn does it so good, and it just never fucking, and you can never hear it. But anyway, yeah, so he was definitely like, he was very much giving me like, free my nigga, like when they had him, like they was like cuffing him and like taking him outside, like he was definitely like trying to respond to reporters and shit, like they set me up. Like.
The reporter's ability to write Ebonics down so accurately and so illustriously was amazing.
Yeah. Hope that dick tastes good.
Come on, man. Like, come on, man. This man needs a Pulitzer Prize for this article.
But he did yell out that it was personal. Like, and put it on Facebook. Like, oh, okay, you're right. So here's my question. What did that police officer do to him? Are we going to find out?
We have to now.
It says we have to now. His Facebook page says, "I don't violate people food like that. That was personal. We at war." Like, is that like a Blue Lives Matter? Like, is everybody about to ask all cops how that dick tastes? Like,
it might become a trend.
That just might be what niggas yell at cops.
That's a t-shirt. That is definitely a t-shirt.
It is a t-shirt, but
like with the picture of the piece of paper though.
Nah, but if like, so let's talk about the guy. First off, if it was just a little prank, quit playing so fucking much. Everything ain't funny. Everything is not funny, yo. Y'all remember what I think it was 2 years ago where people was going around licking like the top of ice cream things and putting them back in Walmart.
Because now Bluebell is not a thing on the West Coast anymore. We don't even have the ice cream anymore.
That's crazy.
How good is Bluebell that niggas?
Nigga.
Yo,
Bluebell must have been delicious.
It was. Hey, yo, didn't she lick the ice cream right before coronavirus? Like,
Yep.
Damn, that was before Corona. That was before Corona. But
like
you know
right
what I'm saying.
before it.
But we figured it out. They created that shit in the lab. But
He said we figured it out.
Oh, we did.
Case closed, nigga.
But you know, the crazy part is that shit didn't even blow up. Like, so they blew up the whole backstory shit. The fakest fucking story in the world. But when the real story come out, that shit go under the radar. But that's totally that's another podcast. But yeah, I mean, like they started charging them motherfuckers that was looking at ice cream with like assault or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, but at the same time, like these pranksters, man, like when everybody want to be the YouTube star or the what do you call it, TikTok star that blow up from running pranks and shit. But when y'all ass start getting shot, and some of them be getting beat up out here,
and niggas is getting shot and beat up.
Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, yo, y'all need to chill with these pranks, man. I'm telling you, need to chill with them. And then you gonna do it with the cops? That was stupid.
Nigga, the NYPD, the biggest fucking one of the most corrupt ass fucking cops ever in life.
They found that nigga in like 4 hours.
Dude,
of course they did. Nigga, listen. So he's 30 years old and he was charged with assault on a police officer and tampering. So
yeah, quit playing so much.
Yeah. All right, so let's move on to speaking of some criminal shit. So again, guys, we all have children, and children can be difficult sometimes in all stages of their lives. I don't know if I've thought this creatively ever, but there's a story where a girl's parents, she was 13 years old, and she was left on an isolated island in China by her parents because they were sick of her shit. They just fucking rolled her over to a fucking island that niggas ain't lived on in decades and just left her there. And they rolled back and they was like, call us when you act right. 13 is a hard age, I hear. So I'm almost there.
I got one now.
Yeah.
He's gonna be 14 in October.
At 13, if my mom would have left me on an island, yo, she'd have never found me on the way back. Never. And Castaway had just came out too. There's no way.
Scootz would have had mad friends. He'd have fucking had a little house.
Like that's
a real
13-year-old's dream.
Nigga. Right. Nigga, you'd have some fucking mermaids fanning you and shit.
I'm saying, like you go swimming whenever you want and shit. You ain't got no school. Like
all the crab you can eat.
Yeah, this little girl is tripping.
So she obviously go ahead. What you say, Asbot? Is this a good parenting tactic?
Shit. Your ass wanna get locked up. Shit, man.
If there was an island close enough for you to roll to, would you drop your kid off and turn around and never look back?
My kid.
Listen, I say never look back because they reluctantly took her back home after somebody rescued her. They were not ready for her to come back home.
This little girl talk way too much. She need to get her ass
She's
home.
gotta fucking go. This is where I come when I need to escape from my wife for a few hours, and she can't be here.
This little bitch ruining my shit.
So she was gone for 48 hours. A fisherman rescued her, and they called her parents, and she was like, I guess we'll come get her. Like, they don't really say what she did. Like, and I wish that they kind of would. Like, I want to know what level of badass 13-year-old like gets you like stranded on an island.
I'm gonna tell I'm gonna tell you
They ain't
who
give
it
her a
was.
picnic basket. They ain't give her no fucking flint to light fires.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you who it was. I'm gonna tell you who it was. You said this was in Japan, right?
It's China.
What?
China.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this was the
China.
China. This was the China version of the Catch Me Outside girl. Okay,
Oh
that's who it
wow.
was.
She was over here bombing on these short ass little niggas.
Yeah,
Hey
that's
yo,
who it was. I'm telling you.
Nigga. Okay.
are they
Well,
still giving little girls away in China? Remember that was a thing back in the day? Because they
It
had too many
was in
people
North
on the
I
Korea
list.
too.
mean, yes, I definitely remember.
So this could have been a part of
There
their
was also
plan,
a
like
point where like if you had a newborn girl,
they're
yeah.
offing them, right? This
Yeah,
could
Yeah,
this
you
like
could
can.
they
be
were
one.
like stoning them in the streets and shit. So
Yeah, they said they could have been like, man, she 13, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got no use for her. Let's just take her to an island.
But they got different rules over
and
there.
just
You know what I'm
like
saying?
Yeah.
We can't do that shit here.
I mean,
They call them
they just
folks on
need to
your ass.
roll further, I think. They gotta roll to a different island, I think now. Like
Yeah, definitely.
because they didn't want to take her back, is what I'm trying to tell you, niggas. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, but that's crazy.
yeah. All right. So is this the end? Hold on. Oh shit. Okay, yes. We're doing like perfect timing. Okay, so speaking of daughters that their parents probably aren't proud of,
It's my favorite one.
let's talk about a woman that I didn't realize was from Nevada, Washoe County. So shout out to Reno. Good, go UNR. But there was a girl, a woman. Like I said, a girl. She's a hella grown ass woman. But she broke into a dentist's office. Dentist. That's it. Office, stole some money, and pulled 13 teeth from a patient on 2 separate occasions. I just want to be clear, guys. She is not a dentist.
Mm-mm.
I also want to be clear. She don't work there.
The picture says it all.
The picture is giving me very Meth Mountain.
Oh yes, 100%.
And so it's definitely drugs. But she says that she claims that she used to work at this dental office. And so I guess they gave her the okay to pull niggas' teeth and take a little money. She took $22,861 in cash and checks on May 3rd. She just like got like in trouble for it finally. But the tooth extractions occurred on a different date. So she went and stole that money one day, and then another day she just went back just to like, just put with fucking teeth.
Yeah, listen. I need questions.
She also admitted to. I mean, shoot, because I don't know if I have any answers, but we'll try. Let's go.
Yo, I need questions, man. Yo, I want to know how far under this patient was, yo. I just got some wisdom teeth taken out in the past year. Like, how the fuck you did not know somebody was pulling out 13 of your damn teeth? Like, how far under
She
would you?
definitely turned that shit up.
Yo, this is nuts. I need questions, man. And then I want to know like how much pain is this patient is in, man. You go in there to get a cleaning and then you wake up and then you got 13 teeth missing. It's like, come on,
Fuck the
that's a
pain,
bad
nigga.
day.
You about to
That
look like a grandpa for the rest of your life. You talking about some pain. Nigga, you
Hey,
That's
ain't
what
got
I'm
no more
saying.
teeth.
Like to lose 13, that's a significant amount of teeth. Like,
Yeah, that's hella teeth. You
hey,
only got
but
like
veneers on
deck
the
the
way.
cards of them motherfuckers.
Hey, she the real tooth fairy, man.
Yo,
Nigga.
not only was she stealing checks, and
Except she didn't leave anything behind. Like,
nigga, she was huffing the leftover drugs.
Leftover drug.
Yeah,
yes,
the anesthesia.
yes,
She was huffing that shit. This
yes,
is real life minutes.
yes. The leftover anesthesia.
I just want to know who was there to
Yeah,
ping her and was like,
yeah.
oh, she's a regular. Like, stop this bitch. What the fuck is going on?
But the pay, right? Like, how did she get in there? Because, like, I know this nigga is not knocking people out overnight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so there had to have at least been like somebody else in the office. Like, how did she just get in there and do that? Where was the dentist?
The dentist is always missing. What you talking about? You don't see the dentist till the last minute.
Okay.
Dentist got there. They be
He said,
tripping.
"Because look, go ahead and tell us about your wisdom teeth. Go ahead. It was a bad experience.
No, mine was good. I didn't have an issue. You know what I'm saying? I got one taken out 6 months later. I got the other one taken out. No, my experience was cool. It's just my experience with dentists. It'd be like you see the dental hygienist. You know what I'm saying? For like the whole hour that you there, and then the dentist come in, check a few things. All right, see you next time. It's like, damn, like you weren't even in here, man. So it's just like
that's low key how doctors be too.
I want to know what a dental hygienist was, and like how did they not see this girl? It's like 20 of them bad boys in there, depending on how big the office is. But it's just like, yo, how did this happen? I mean, maybe she climbed through the window. You know what I'm saying? In the back, nobody. I don't know. That's weird. It's just weird. But I want to know the anesthesia that they're using because. Yeah, that's what I want to know. Did she have scrubs on? Because yo, I got questions like, yo,
these
like
are good.
If I'm the patient, look, I'm not letting 13 of my teeth get pulled. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
At all.
I'm looking at you like, yo, you don't look like you belong. You ain't got no mask on. You got no
look
gloves.
crazy in the eyes.
What the hell?
This is definitely some shit off of Reno 911.
It definitely is. Okay, so I'm glad you brought that up because can I tell you that when I told my Chicago and Midwest friends that I was going to UNR and I was there for a semester or so before they start asking me if the Reno 911 cops are real.
Shorts.
Nigga. Officer Dangle. Is Officer Dangle a part of the real Reno Police Department? Is that what you're asking me?
What's her girl name is on TNT now?
Niecy Nash.
Yeah, they didn't see her promo for Claus.
Nigga. Well, Claus wasn't out then.
Oh, this is early then.
Yeah, this is 2008.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So this is at the height of it.
Yeah,
definitely wasn't a part of it.
Reno 911 was really kind of popping on Comedy Central.
Yeah,
yes, before the movie.
Wasn't a part of the police.
So niggas was really asking me if they were real, and I was like, no.
Y'all definitely should have said yes. You definitely should have said yes.
Let the imagination
absolutely.
Go.
Yeah. I got a ticket from Officer Dangle just yesterday. Okay, so she's remaining in custody, obviously, on a $20,000 bond. She's charged with 2 counts of burglary. She definitely actually does if they'll let her do that. I think that's probably not right though. But she was charged with 2 counts of burglary and 1 count of each of grand larceny, conspiracy to commit burglary, and performing surgery on another without a medical license. So my question is, did she do a good job? Was the pool clean?
It had to
sometimes
be.
Listen, people on meth are tinkers. People on meth are tinkers. So she might really be good at it and just lost her job because she's on meth, but not because she was doing a bad job.
But she said that she told the sheriff that she's done this before, so obviously she has experience.
So then what she needs to do is do what all those fucking bitches on Instagram and TikTok do and just set up a fake dental office and just do that shit in her house.
Well,
Exactly.
I'm sure
That one
she don't have a
doctor
phone
from.
pussy smoke.
I mean, guys, I'm not saying that like that's legal or like to do that because that's
No,
just really stupid.
definitely, yeah.
But
Because the
like,
dude did it in Florida. That 13-year-old kid that act like a doctor.
yeah,
He had a whole
Okay.
doctor's office and
Time
everything.
when
out.
he when he when he
She
when he
smokes
not when he
meth
trying to be a
though. She
gynecologist
don't
or
have
some
a
shit when he
phone.
trying to look at pussy. What?
That's the crazy part. I don't even think it was that. Like he was just like trying to be straight up a real doctor and shit, giving physicals and everything. But
Trying to be
like,
Doogie Howser and shit.
yeah, but like this is my
Yo,
thing. Like,
she smokes meth. She
Yeah,
doesn't
she
have
smokes
a
meth.
phone. There's no TikTok and no
Goodbye.
Instagram, no nothing. She smokes meth. You're not gonna be
She
able to
has
do
to
any of
go
this.
straight to the source, nigga.
Yeah, that's not how any of this works. She's not gonna be able to do none of that shit.
yeah,
That
Yeah,
phone is
okay.
going straight to the dealer.
hold on, Scootz. I gotta answer her question. What
Yes.
if you just went in there for a cleaning, my guy? Like you just went in there for a cleaning and 13 your teeth gone. Like that's not a good job.
Hey man,
Like, did she? But I'm saying, was the pool clean? Are your gums still intact? Like, is it possible for like restoration? Did she save like the nerve endings of the? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm asking. Like, was her technique on point? Is what I'm asking.
but
I'm
do
not
you
saying
want
whether or
those
not it's
teeth
right
back
she
though?
did it. It's definitely not. I hear what you're saying, but I'm saying like, how are those gums looking?
Yeah, I don't know if you want those teeth back though. Like, if she took them, you could just let her have those, and you know what I'm
But what
saying?
if she like cleaned them and like had them like in the little like like the two things that they give you for your kids' teeth, like in the big ass
Nah,
one though, because it was a lot of your big ass teeth.
nah. Just give me some dentures, fam.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and give me the
Hey,
dentures. I'm good.
yo, hey, Scoots. Hey, what if she was thinking what Wanda was thinking?
What?
Oh, so I wandered from fucking Snowfall.
No. No.
No.
I'm sure she didn't have that come to Jesus moment in the thing. She definitely didn't.
Hey, she went in there. She went in there to get the teeth, man, to try to pawn them shit.
Nigga, how much can I get? What? I got these 13 clean ass teeth. Like I pulled them
Hey, no,
myself.
that is, you might be on to something. What if that nigga had those?
Nick, what if she was just taking out gold?
That's a great point. You might be on to
That's
something.
what
That's
she
that.
should have been doing instead of trying to pull out just teeth. If they was like gold fillings and fucking gold teeth and shit, like, yep, she could have
Mm-hmm.
pulled
Oh,
it
them teeth,
out.
they got them diamonds on them. They doing that now, putting
Yep,
diamonds on their teeth.
Well,
yep.
I feel like she's just wasted potential. Like she really
Right,
could
she
have been
should have did
goddamn
that.
dentist. Yeah, she
She
could
could have
have been
did
fucking
that and
dentist.
then melted all of that shit down and then sold it to a drug dealer for a
No,
lot of
that
meth.
worked. I'm saying she could have been a dentist, man. She could have been a dentist, had enough money to
Oh,
do
okay.
meth.
Sorry.
Yeah, she could have had
My
enough money
future
to
for
do
her
meth.
didn't include her not being on meth. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, she still could have been on meth. She still could have been on it. She just would have been a dentist. She'd have had more of it.
Yeah, she'd have been a cool dentist. Okay, anyway.
Hell no.
She turned that shit
I'm
on and
not
this
going.
anesthesia is hitting.
She's tested it herself.
Yeah.
Listen, like, guys, this is it. We made it through it. Oh shit. All right, guys, it's time for the one up for the week. I'm gonna go first. Like I said, if you've never been here before, basically it's just something inspiring, something funny, a lesson that you learn here today with us, that you can give the people back for the week that they can take into the next week for them. So I'll start. Where is it? Okay. So this is kind of like a rant, but like it's also like a one up for the week. I'm just trying to like make the world a better place, right? Can you guys just fucking type the recipes? Like, I don't need a dissertation or like a walk down memory lane when I'm just trying to like make like, you know what I'm saying? Like a casserole or like something in the slow cooker. Like, why do they be putting like when you go get to like recipe places, like they put like a whole like page and a half like final like class paper for the semester, like on like the last time that they made this dish and like how warm it felt in their home and like the smells and the aromas and how like the kids stopped in the middle of what they were doing to like ask what was in the slow cooker. I don't give a fuck about any of that, bitch. Just tell me how many cups of flour I need, Barbara. Like, I don't understand why like recipes be having to have origin stories. So if y'all can just, that's my one up is you would just save more time and like you can get back to those like kids in your house and like that husband that loves this dish so much if you would just write the fucking recipe down, bitch, and just go home and get off the internet. That's it. So, guys, do you guys have a one up for the week?
Man, for me, you know what I'm saying? I just want to give out some positive words of encouragement. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Life hits you with a lot of bad things. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of downs, it seems at times, but you know what I'm saying? If you do the right thing, then eventually it'll come back around to you. So focus on being as positive as possible, and life will change for you.
For sure. I love that. Esther, what you got?
What I got? So I'm gonna give y'all a little thing that I do. Like I don't do it often, but even though I'm a veteran at where I work at, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like we have like these safety meetings, and I never say nothing. Well, not never. Most of the time I don't say nothing. But when I do say something, I pretty much say the same thing, and that is just have common sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like common sense.
Yeah, the build up for that was
sense.
so good.
It's just like, yo, man, like if it don't make sense, man, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? So like that's my thing, man. Like people just need to think. But what we seem to realize is common sense ain't so common. So just try to make it make sense, man. That's my thing to hold with you, man. Cause I just hate stupid shit. Like I hate silly shit. So it's just like,
I agree.
and we just did a lot of silly shit. Now we made fun of it. It's funny as fuck. But like at the same time, it's just like, come on, man. Don't let somebody take 13 of your teeth out. I don't care how knocked out you. So,
that's the one up for the week. It's not. Don't let a nigga take 13 of your fucking teeth. You guys, thank you so much for being here. This is super fun. I guess we'll start the way that it looks on the screen. But you guys are both part of a podcast, but y'all got your own, so I'm gonna let y'all get to them. Scott.
All right. One half of the Views Anonymous podcast. I'll let Scootz give you all of the acts and everything for that. But I do my own solo podcast, 28 minutes or less. You know what I'm saying? You can go check that out. It's on all major platforms. You can follow 28 minutes or less pod on Instagram, 28 minutes or less on Facebook, and also s.foster8. That's on Instagram and Twitter. I have ended my one podcast I did for 4 years, the Stolen Time podcast, but those episodes are still out there. Rest in peace to my guy, Uncle Washington. But you can still go check out those older episodes of the Stolen Time podcast. And I'll let Scootz handle all the Viewers Anonymous stuff.
Cool. Thank you for being here.
For sure, bro. First off, follow us on Instagram at ViewAnonPod. That's all one word. You can also follow us on Facebook at VA Pod Watch Group. But me myself, you can follow me on Twitter at Scootz Bronsen. You can follow me on Instagram at ScootzBronsen_TV. And also check out my solo podcast where I interview a bunch of people. I think both of you guys are tied up for most appearances on 15 Minutes of Fame.
Yeah, and nice. Also thanks for inviting me on here, man. This was really fun.
Thank you for having me.
I had a good time
too, for sure.
Oh no, of course, of course. I'm so glad you do. No, for real. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. I'll get all y'all stuff in the show notes, and this will be out soon. So thank you guys for being here. And that's it. This is 126, Shenanigans with Friends, and bye.